Welcome back everyone to this week's video here on Take Apart Engineering. This week we're going to be disassembling a Matchbox car. Now, everybody loves playing with Matchbox cars, but have you ever wondered what is inside or what the inside of a Matchbox car looks like? Well, this week we're going to take apart this Matchbox car. Now, also this week I'm going to introduce you to my new assistant, DocBot. DocBot will be leading you through the disassembly process for the Matchbox car. So if everybody's ready, let's gather up our tools and let's get started disassembling our Matchbox car.
Hello everyone, my name is DocBot. I will be your guide as we progress through this week's project. Alright, let's get started on our next project here on Take Apart Engineering. In this week's video, we're going to disassemble a Matchbox car. So the first thing we want to do is carefully take it out of the box. Make sure you recycle the packaging. Let's take it out of the package. And take a look underneath. You can see on the underneath side that it has two rivets in the bottom. Those little round things are called rivets, and they hold everything together. So what we want to do is using a drill and a drill bit. We want to carefully drill the top of the rivet. Now, you want to make sure you're careful with this because you don't want to slip and hurt yourself. You can cut a finger or a hand. So make sure mom and dad are helping you with it, and always wear your safety glasses. So let's see. Let's use a 1/4-inch drill bit and see if we can take the top of those rivets off. Here we have our 1/4-inch drill bit in our drill. Now, we could just pick it up and hold it in place. But that would not be the safe thing to do. So let's fasten it down a little bit. Make that a little bit more secure. And to make it a little more secure, we're going to use a small vise. As you can see, the vise has two jaws that adjust in and out. And we're going to adjust the vise out to where our Matchbox car will fit down in. And we just want to snug the car in place. We don't want to tighten it real tight because we don't want to break the Matchbox car. And then we take our drill bit and our drill and just very carefully drill out the rivet. As you can see, we're using the drill bit to take the metal off the top of the rivet. That should be about enough. Let's do the other one. Make sure our bit is still tight in the drill. And that should do it. As you can see, got the top off each rivet. Notice that we drilled a little bit more metal off of that one than we did this one. So let's drill a bit more on that one. That looks pretty good. Now, we don't want to use our fingers to brush off any of that because those are metal shavings and we don't want to get them in our fingers. So let's use a vacuum to get rid of all of those shavings. Now, what we need to do next is see if the base has loosened up any or whether we need to drill some more. Let's take the car out of the vise. Let's see if we're able to pry off the base. There we go. See how the base just pops off? Now let's move our vise out of the way. And as you can see, we loosened up the bottom by taking the top off of the head of the rivet. So, now we should be able to pull that apart, and then the base of our car comes off, which holds the wheels. And then inside, we have another piece which is the interior part with the seats. And here we have the windshield area and the back glass which is made of plexiglass. So we end up with 4 pieces of our Matchbox car that we can then reassemble if we choose. Now, if we wanted to put that all back together, we would have to add some glue to the top of that to hold all that together. So, again, we have 4 parts to our Matchbox car that make up the inside of our Matchbox car. We have the interior, the windshield, glass, and the body. That's what's inside of a Matchbox car. Hopefully, you enjoyed this week's project. And if you try to do this project at home, make sure you get help from an adult and follow all safety rules. And always be very safe when using the tools. If you like this video, please click on like and subscribe. Everyone have a great day.
Thanks, DocBot. You did a great job. Thanks everyone for watching this week's video. Please click on the like and subscribe buttons. It helps us a lot. And then click on the notification bell to be notified when our next video is available. See you next week right here on Take Apart Engineering.